Hello everyone, this is Bughouse World Championship Open Semifinals. We have Chickencrossroad and Zyxon versus BughouseLad and ZBB. ZBB was Silent Scope on the free internet chess server. I'm told BughouseLad was Silent Shoop. I'm not certain about that one. So it seems like Chicken is on the attack, Zyxon on the attack, Zyxon forcing a rook or queen. They are up 1 second. And Chicken's position isn't bad either. He's hitting the bishop, threatening a check, preventing checks on his king. They're now up 7 seconds. Queen mates in 1. Okay, queen doesn't mate in 1 anymore, but it's still pretty good. They're trading the queen back. Zyxon needs to worry about this queen mate though. A little bit awkward. Maybe new bishop at e7, something like that for defense. This could start to go south because knight is very good for BughouseLad, and this knight of Zyxon's is hanging. Time is equalized. I think Chicken probably should have played a little bit safer here. So I am in the house party channel, in case anyone wants to join me in commentary. There's another match going on right now, not a BWC match, but just a match for fun, including 12teen and Larso. So a whole bunch of people in another channel talking about that one. BughouseLad just gets another piece in play. Seems reasonable. How that knight comes. Going to be tough for Chicken Zyxon.
What's going on in here?
Hey. So we have Xshine here in the call. Be good to hear your insights, Xshine. Rook mates for BughouseLad. Chicken now seems safer than before. Now a flag battle.
Chicken is mate.
Yep. He came in clutch. Our score 1-0. By the way, semifinals, we are having longer matches. This is 1st to 30. We're gonna see.
No, it's funny. It looks like Chicken is actually like playing for real.
I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, he's crushing. This is just positionally one.
Yeah, Zyxon's position not as great though.
No, he's all right. He's fine. He
and
loves this sort of
they're
stuff.
not like significantly up on time or anything, but
Got knight
looks like
F5 if he
Zyxon
ever
will
gets in
live.
trouble.
Okay, these trades are gonna help Chicken.
Yeah, Chicken's just winning. I mean, even pawn F3, knight F5, and he's just safe forever too. Like
A knight would be good for Zyxon also. So maybe just rook takes
wait a
knight.
minute.
Oh, not anymore. Never mind.
I don't understand knight F4.
I don't get that one either.
I guess knight F1 here, and then bishop G5 is mate.
Yeah, no.
I mean, yeah, knight F1, bishop G5 is mate, right? Oh, no. He can go king D4. Sorry. Yeah, knight F5. Okay.
This seems reasonable. At the very least,
Pawn
he could,
G5. Yeah,
he
yeah.
could always
Okay, he
bail out
king
and
D4.
get safe if he needed to. Not that he would, but then he could take the rook and feel perfectly safe. It seems like a lot of the top players just go all in all the time. I'm always thinking of safety.
Genna here.
Hello, Doc.
Welcome
Hello.
in.
I got 3100 in 10-second chess. Are you proud of me?
We're all very proud. Yes.
Congratulations, you can use a mouse.
Yeah.
How are your
it's-
CSGO skills?
I don't play CS:GO.
Now, was it actually 10-second chess, or was it 10-second with 0.1 second increment?
It was with the 0.1.
Okay. Are there like
Okay, never mind.
high-rated
Chicken
chess
is
players
back
that
to
do that?
trolling.
So just like Naradinsky do the 0.1 thing? Oh, by the way, what was that, Akshan? Did you say? Oh, Chicken's back to
Chicken's
trolling
back
with
to
Chicken
his
is
trolling.
back to
He's-
trolling.
A5.
He played
Yeah.
A5, A4, A3, and also
Yeah, but
sat for 20 seconds.
I was about to say that's not the trolling part. The trolling part is he sat for 13 seconds for nothing.
Yeah. This match did start late because Chicken had some technical difficulties, so maybe there's still some of that. But yeah, down 10
Probably
seconds. ZBB and BughouseLad are going to be able to chess a bit. Maybe BWC is sitting for a bishop for b4, which could protect the knight and threaten rook at f8, potentially. That's what I would look at least. But what would you guys do here?
I was about to say Queen A1 for Zyxon, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I like this for Zyxon. It's got a solid position.
Any score predictions?
Yeah, that's tough. I'm putting Chicken to win for sure, but the
30 to
score.
10.
I think there's another related, but not
Hmm.
quite the same question, which is any wagers?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's going to bet against that.
I'm predicting 20 to
It's first to 30.
6. Oh,
Yeah, it's first to
It's
30,
30,
so.
yeah.
okay. 30
So
to
if you
6.
said you're predicting 20, then the next number would be 30.
Yes. 20 to 30. Chicken messed this up, kind of. What the hell?
It's Zyxon's mating, so irrelevant. He got made in one. Chicken's fine. In fact, well, Bishop takes Queen looked good for BughouseLad, but
Did?
all right.
Ooh, is there mates?
No.
This does look pretty good for Chicken, yeah.
Oh, well, he basically self-mated there, but
Sure.
he was pre-moving.
I mean,
All right.
self-mated after not taking the queen with the bishop, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the self-made.
After that, all of it was forced.
All right. So,
We're
unfollow.
4-0, it looks like. Wow, those games went by quick. 4-0, favoring Chicken Zyxon.
Okay, there we go. I got following Chicken now. Did they start another one?
No,
I don't think so.
DBB
Okay,
says
second
1
turn.
second for partner internet. It's interesting that ZBB and BWC have very similar rate-ins. So if there's ever like one of those abort where you like don't move and lose points, we could flip who is playing top board and who's playing bottom board. Or BWC could just jump in the pool and lose a game real quick. It's another option. Do we think the high versus low board matters for this matchup, or it would be about the same no matter what?
Nah.
I don't think
doesn't
so.
matter.
I mean, Chicken's going to stomp either of these guys. I
They
think.
both play similarly anyway, except
Yeah.
I think BWC is a little bit faster.
Yeah. I mean, my interpretation of their styles is like I've seen them both like fast sacks it, and then they're very good at chess. So if they get up time, they can always chess.
Yeah, but testing against chicken is always tough.
No, when it's all relative. So very good at
Yeah.
chess, you know, compared to scrubs like me. Compared to chicken, maybe not so much. Hey, Kaiski. There's a very good question from Kaiski in the chat, and I'm going to give this question to Chewy to answer. Question is, do you think chicken is better than Chewy?
Aha. Who knows?
Depends on
I
what
think
day of the
so.
week and what games are playing.
Yeah.
Depends also. Is chicken playing for while driving or not?
I think chicken, while he's tryharding, is still better than me. But
I mean,
if he's
the thing is,
driving or at the gym, then maybe there's a case for me.
Chewy's a little bit better at coordinating and with speed, and I think chicken takes every other aspect.
The other question is, how long until
Oh,
Chewy
yeah.
passes chicken on number of games played?
I
Because
already
chicken
have
has
it
a
on
good
chess.com.
like extra decade on Chewy, but Chewy
I
plays a
have-
lot.
I have way more games than chicken on chess.com, but I'm sure if we throw in the fixed numbers, I would not be close.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I think, and we were talking about this earlier. I seriously think that Jasugi and Chicken have more games played than Larso and Chewy have games played.
I believe it.
You mean
gotta be
you mean
close.
partnered together? You mean
No, against each other.
Against each other.
Like
Oh, okay.
Chewy against Larso and Chicken against Cheesy, or Jasugi, I think is. I still think Cheesy and Chicken have more games played.
Against Larso, I think I have like 9,000 games on chess.com.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, maybe it's not that much for Cheesy and Chicken, but I mean, there was a good 5-year period where they just played each other all the time, and there was like nobody else.
Yeah. So we've resumed here.
Oh.
But the other interesting thing is that Chicken and zbbesque have played as a partner like a lot of games together.
Yeah. So you pronounce it zbbesque?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to figure it out. But
I don't know.
but so ZBB knows chicken style pretty well.
Yeah.
If it were Zyxon's move here, oh, never mind.
Chicken just does mate here with rook h8.
Yeah, Queen f6.
They are down time.
Zyxon's opening was getting kind of cooked.
Zyxon needs to survive. Few seconds here though. Not entirely trivial.
True. Thinking queen takes knight. He's going to be pre-moving rook f1, so never mind. Oh, now rook f1. Yo, this is doable.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
this looks dangerous.
I think I can
King
even play
F7, I
King
guess?
F7 here, and I'm
So
still
what if
fine.
King F7? There's Knight D7.
Knight D7. Knight
Yeah.
D7. Oh, Knight D7. I would give myself odds to win that. I think.
I think here we could even play King. No, we can't play King C8. Okay. Yeah, because of this. Oh, there is a check. How about Queen G5?
This looks dangerous.
Queen G5, I think, is definitely the move, or Queen G3 or something to throw him off. You could also
Queen
just
G5,
try, like,
I think.
You could also just try King E. Oh, King E7 would be horrible.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is not.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I think I thought Queen G1 would actually be kind of too obvious to play, but
I mean, if King D6, there's mate with Queen B8. So,
yeah, but you need a mate in one.
Well, I guess Queen B6 is same difference with Queen D8. So it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay. Our score 5-0, favoring chicken. His first to 30.
How many games do you think it will be before they get their first win? Oh, shit. Queen takes G4. Oh, he
Yeah,
missed
the
it.
other thing about this matchup is that they're both E5 players, and Chicken is like he's the GOAT to the E5 structures, the literal
Yeah.
GOAT. I mean, he knows these E4, E5 lines better than anyone in the world.
Hmm.
The other question is, are we going to see an adoption?
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
I think, you want to bet on it, True?
Sure.
I mean, we're
About
6/10 of the way
20
there
flowers, no
right now.
adoption?
20 flowers. I think
Yeah.
it'll happen.
20 flowers. I think they're going to lose a game.
Yeah,
Alright.
it could even be this one. Honestly.
Yeah, I
This
would
was too
bet
hard.
against adoption just because as they get close to the 10 games, I think Chicken's going to start trolling.
That's exactly why I bet.
Yeah.
Also, it's
But
also
they-
possible Zyxon could get crushed one of these games too, but
Yeah.
he is really good at defending.
Yeah, Rook takes B3 is a great example. That was a good move.
Yep. He's very clever.
There
He
are
also plays a
uptime
very
and-
Zyxon also plays very chessy. He likes to find chessy type moves.
Yeah. He likes to take pieces,
Yep.
Yeah. But I think so far, BughouseLad team has not really demonstrated a whole lot.
No.
Chicken
that
could
knight
use
is
a
helpful
rook.
for sure. Yo, what the fuck?
Wait, is there 95?
Yeah, but what was on E4? Nothing, right?
I don't know. Knight at C6, I assume.
Oh, rip my flowers. It's a free queen. Oh, knight. They're still up.
It's a decent try.
Queen E8.
No, we take G7 here, right? No, I guess that was a bad move.
Yeah, it
Getting
was good.
safe now.
It was good. No, but he can take the other bishop on A5.
Oh, they're
I
down
think that's
6 seconds.
easily winning.
ZBB can cook here in 6 seconds.
Oh yes, I think so too. I think you're right.
Oh no, bad time to make a bet.
Yeah, let's see if he.
Yeah, this wasn't even like trolling either.
Whoa! You got to keep check there. No way.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
yeah.
Okay, we got
Uh-oh.
it. We're good.
Okay.
No,
oh
but
my-
you're not necessarily good. I mean, you understand the bet that you guys made was not whether
No,
adoption would happen
that's,
right now. It was
I wasn't
in the whole
talking about
match.
Good. I wasn't talking about good for the bet. I was talking about good for the game. I was
Oh,
saying
okay.
it's good.
I see.
Yeah.
He's got mate.
Oh, there could be another adoption. You're right.
I like the
Or, I mean-
C5 move from Chicken, and now pawn at E6 is almost forced here. I think. Oh, he plays pawn E7. Oh wow.
I liked E6
Interesting.
more. I'm not actually sure. E7.
Ge-
I'm liking
generally
the more I
after-
look at it.
Yeah, I think
Because
so too,
the
maybe.
knight guards E6, so and
Yeah, sure. But generally in these structures, you play pawn E6 if there's a lot of pressure on the F6 square. If you've already played C6.
well, now I would sack the
so
bishop.
a lot of
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
looking
okay.
nice for BughouseLad.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer Chicken's position to BughouseLad's position, but
okay.
yeah, Zyxon is cooking as well. D4 is a nice move. Maybe bishop takes E6 here. Threaten that knight. Oh,
Wow, they're
bad
straight as
timing with the
queens.
queens.
Isn't there rook takes pawn check?
King F7. I'm not seeing it yet.
I mean, I
Is
think
that-
you
is
could
there
just
trolling
take
yet?
the knight after that and then put something on
Yeah.
E6.
That looks good. This is a. I don't know if I like
This
this. more or
requires a
not.
knight. I like the other way better.
Yeah. I think
Maybe
so
you
too.
play rook takes E6 anyway. Or knight
Or
takes.
this.
Okay.
There's knight takes B2. This is a little bit weird. I guess king C1. It's all right. He does go to E2 anyway.
He
allowing
only
queen
has
C4.
a queen though. Oh, and this queen forks the knight.
Yeah. Not a big fan of king E2, but I guess this is all right.
Now, do you
He
sack the queen?
risks-
Oh, he
he risks
immediately
getting
sacks the queen.
mated
Okay.
here. It's not a big risk, actually.
Now, by the terms of your bet, but was your bet whether Chicken and Zyxon would adopt ZBB and BughouseLad, or was it whether there would be an adoption this match? In other words, who
It
wins
was very
adoption
clear.
the other direction?
Look, I'll allow Chewy to have adoption this match, but it was pretty clear we were talking about the first 10 games. But we'll go with they got to win 10 games in a row.
No, I mean, you understand my question. Like, if ZBB and BughouseLad,
Yeah,
if they win
ZBB
10
could
games in a row,
adopt Chicken.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but then I've
Which-
clearly won my bets, so doesn't matter.
Oh wait, were you talking about adoption right there, or adoption in the match?
Doesn't matter. I'll take match too. Match is fine.
I thought it was the match when I heard you guys talking.
Okay, we'll take match. That's fine.
Okay.
Not a big
I
deal.
was ready to give up all my flowers right there, but yeah.
No, I think I was talking about the first 10 games, but I'm happy to take match. We can keep the bet on. It's all good.
So, Big Splat, they're betting Discord flowers from the House Discord, which are a very important
But
currency.
well, flowers are life.
Zyxon's got that queen almost mated here. Not quite. BWC's bleeding pieces.
Do you just take F4 here, or what's the plan? Or do you sack on F7 then knight in? So, oh, this is a good continuation. Knight G5 seems pretty good. It just takes the free queen. I guess Zyxon's in some trouble here.
Sort of. King C7, I think. C6, that's good too.
Ooh, that's not
That's
check.
not check.
That's
but it
not check.
crosses
Zyxon's turn.
C3. Yeah. That's a good move. I think he just takes that bishop next.
Yeah.
Now
Sure.
queen
The
E3,
queen's
queen F2.
Defense.
Yeah. Yeah, they're up a lot of time here. BWCLad literally has no pieces left.
Is knight G5 a thing?
For chicken?
Yeah, but anyway, score 7-2,
Yeah.
favoring Chicken's eyes on. And we're going to keep reminding everyone this is first to 30.
Yeah.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hi.
Oh, wow. Everyone's here.
Did Emerald Race quit?
That was a fast series.
No, Larsa went
Yes.
for a walk.
What'd you say?
Larsa went for a walk.
Ah, you tilted him too much?
No.
Yep.
Duck, I need the truth here. I don't know what these guys are saying. What happened?
Yeah. Larsa rage quit because his
All right.
partner wasn't keeping up.
All right,
Action,
happened.
who did you leave in charge in the other chat?
Duck.
Okay. Makes sense. So are they going to sit it down here? Zyxon can't give up the queen, clearly.
Wait, is Chicken actually trying?
Yeah, he was.
He played A4 in one game, but I haven't seen that since.
So when
this is,
Zyxon moves, do you think he'll take the rook? If Chicken gets safe from the queen, or
No, the queen is long term too bad to give,
so?
I think.
So you think he's gonna
So he
have to
should
play like
probably just-
bishop at F3 or bishop
Yeah,
at
something
E2?
like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and he's done it.
Yeah, I think that was clearly the right choice. You're only losing a knight.
The chicken's really good at defending these sorts of positions.
Yeah, he's completely safe now.
Yeah,
But
he's so good at this stuff. Pawn G4, yep.
Not gonna lie, Chicken Zyxon, I feel like I'm gonna bet on them for the 12-team matchup.
hey, they haven't won this one yet.
Well, there are two ways they can play.
Oh,
the
they
thing,
could play
no?
them in the losers or the third place match.
True.
Oh, here we go.
C4.
We got C4 out of chicken.
He's playing.
Oh, and
And, like,
F3 knight
And
H3.
he's doing very good. Like, I feel like I like his position.
D2, yes, solid.
There's
E4
no
now.
weaknesses.
Winning material.
Pawn at D2 covering the only weakness. Now he's
Oh,
just
wait,
taking
another
stuff.
one.
He's just on a different level.
Oh, he uses
You
the
don't
queen
take
now.
that. You just go bishop somewhere. That was not where I expected.
I think he's decided to
Where
attack.
else?
I was thinking just like bishop at B3 or something. Bishop at D5.
Well, C2 is a weakness here.
Yeah, this was kind of strange to do those bishop sacks. D1.
If we give chicken 2 queens, I see a mate.
Yes. And a pawn is, I think, might be necessary.
They're down 15
think-
seconds. This is an eternity. I think this is going to
Yeah.
go to BughouseLad.
Oh, Lord. He did not see that. Rook, queen takes D8. GG. No re.
Yep. That's game over.
All right, they're running out of time for this adoption, Chewy.
Yeah.
Bishop B5, really.
That's
I've
what
only
Mickle
seen
line.
Mickle play bishop B5.
Yeah,
It's
I know, because
kind of not bad.
it's
Ah, it's
very
not very good. It's playable.
No.
We should all take opening advice from Emerald.
Yes, you already do that. No way.
I
Yes.
mean, you get all your
Play
opening
all
stuff
you
from
don't play,
Ellipsal.
Emerald.
Genna is an Ellipsal expert. Keeps up to date on Ellipsal's current openings.
So knight is good for ZBB.
My openings have not changed since I started playing Bughouse.
Anytime you come up with a new tech, it's Genna's always trying it out. Though he won't admit it.
Yeah. Bishop f4 was probably a little better than pawn f4 for this reason. On the other hand, trading the queen would be pretty bad for BughouseLad.
Pretty bad in that it mates in 3.
Well, he would have to take with the king on d3, which is not very pleasant.
What does Chicken do without a queen here?
You take on d3 and sit for a queen.
Oh, wow. King takes
Whoa,
D3.
king up?
Okay.
That can't be right.
He was just preemptively afraid his partner would give a queen, I guess.
Yeah,
A5,
yeah,
or
sure.
do you take
Now,
the queen?
now, do you go with A4 or do you bring the queen back to D6 first?
I think you just take that for a
Oh,
queen.
pawn check.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, this works. So,
I guess pawn
King up.
mates. Yeah,
nice.
which he has gotten. Okay, that's one.
We're at 9-3. Kaiski's
Chicken is very
asking
fast.
why Chicken didn't partner True Player. I think he's known Zyxon far longer than he's known True Player.
I think he wants to win.
That too.
But if he really wanted to win, he could have partnered Emerald.
Yeah.
I mean, he also. I mean, Chicken could have partnered anyone he wanted. Honestly.
I kind of asked them. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
So chicken is
I
a
mean-
bit down time here. If
Wasn't
it were
when he
me in
played
this
with,
position, I would play bishop at h3. Just to attack and
Was he
He
defend.
played with
Me?
12 I don't even think they dropped. They only dropped a couple of games the entire tournament.
Yep.
Like dropped a couple of games. Like, I mean,
Yeah, that was
That
like
was because I didn't play that year.
yeah. That I think like Katask and Jeffrey, it was also kind of like that. Like they won a lot of their matches 15-0. They beat me and Marvel like 15-4 or something.
Yep.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it's a
Chicken-
different story if Katask is playing though. It's just a
Chicken
totally
needs to
different story.
move. He's down 10 seconds. He's not going to get that miracle knight he wants.
I
he's
think
fine.
he's maybe something happened to his internet. Oh, he's back. We get to see the speed now.
I mean, that is a strategy, though, to fake internet troubles so you get more feed when
Yes,
you're
I
a
do
30
that on
sec
move
sitter.
1 though, not here.
Zyxon has made it with a knight.
Oh,
Which,
Shunka
oh, he
96.
could have pinned the knight.
He could have. Oh, Bishop A5 is nasty.
Yeah, nice move.
Rook C8 is good defense.
Sure.
I'm getting nervous.
What?
I feel like Chicken's gonna win.
Yeah, he's winning this for sure.
Queen C8, not mate here. No, fast!
Oh,
Dang.
never mind.
I mean, he was down 10 seconds. Even Chicken, it's hard
I
to catch
think he
up
was
that much.
dragging Queen E8.
Yeah,
Hey, Horko, welcome in.
that's why you need to use the keys.
I feel like the extension does not need a marketing team. Chewy. You
Yes.
alone convinced everyone.
I mean, Chewy's a
Yes.
pretty good marketing team. Like whenever Chewy streams, there's people who watch and be like, "Where do I get that?"
Yes. You know,
You should get a
Like a
commission,
year
to be
ago?
honest.
it was only me and Marvel that used the keys. I don't think anyone else used it. And now it is pretty popular. I think partially because of the other features. The other features make it very nice.
Wait, which other features? I only use the
Like
keys.
the seek button, and
Yeah.
Like,
the other buttons.
I would say the time is the most.
so
Oh
bad.
yeah,
when-
yeah. The time
useful.
is a really good one. Then you don't have to do subtraction.
Yep. Bughouse players notoriously bad at math.
Yeah. Just like Gina.
Yes. What is BughouseLad sitting for?
A
Bish,
knight, probably,
perhaps.
to get a
Pawns.
rook.
Oh yeah.
Or diagonals. Maybe like bishop at e6.
I would just give up on that bishop and go rook at g3 or something.
he's
This is
gonna
way too risky.
Use his own knight. Yeah, that does seem quite risky.
Pawn check? Maybe not. Knight e2.
Sure.
Knight f3. Knight
is-
takes the guy.
This is looking
And
nice.
then something something. He needs
Oh, he
that
needs
knight.
another-
Yeah,
That
knight
was the
f6.
key knight. Yeah, knight at f6 is mate. Yeah, Horko, I agree. Chess.com could make a lot of money if they charged for each pre-move.
You are trying to make that go broke.
Yes.
Like pre-moving is a diamond membership only feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
What a great
quit playing
idea.
Bughouse.
That's amazing. That's genius.
Yeah.
They would make
Yes.
billions of dollars.
That would make Genna very happy. Titled player elitism. Actually, I don't think he would be happy if NM's got it too.
Yeah, NM is barely a title.
Workout. Sometimes they do. Yes. Touch my
You know,
pieces.
you go outside
touch
of your
partners.
country and you're again untitled.
Touch the pieces on my opponent's
Oh.
turn. See, people say that I pre-move over the board, but like the reality is, my objection to pre-move is that the computer moves for you automatically. So I don't consider it
Knight takes
pre-move
G5.
of the board.
You do have to move. In
I
order
mean,
for the computer to make
you
the
move and then you go and you make a
Like-
sandwich in the other room, and the computer moves for you automatically when the other guy
But
moves.
the computer is always making your move for you automatically. You're just moving your mouse on a screen.
Yeah, but the computer is figuring out when your opponent moves and moving instantly after. That's a lot of extra computer assistance, in my opinion.
Wait,
I mean, you have to define what computer assistance is because basically everything on the UI is computer assistance.
why did they
I mean-
resign?
Wait, what happened?
They resigned,
Uh,
but
it is
I don't know why.
11-4 favoring Chicken Zyxon.
I have no idea. Did the queen mate? I don't think so.
No. Like he was getting the queen and he had to move.
Maybe they were trying to offer a draw.
Oh,
Ooh.
Chicken is smashing here. Typical exchange French type deal gone wrong. Pawn mates. Actually, both of those were exchange Frenches gone wrong.
Welcome in, Zefcat.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's what we call chess. There was
No, chickens would throwing that in. It's not a bad thing to throw in.
no, I
Yeah.
understand, but there were 0 piece trades, right?
Yeah. He
my
does
God.
it. I feel like he would do it against zbbesque, but I guess zbbesque and BughouseLad play so similarly.
Yeah. This has to be tilting.
And such a close and important match as well. Knight g5, I like that.
Zefcat,
Oh.
I never claimed that free move doesn't take any skill. Certainly there are people who find better free moves. It's a skill that can be developed, but I just consider it not the type of skill that seems like it should be part of chess to me.
Oops.
Whoa.
That's a funny draw.
All right, so 13.5 to 4.5. Favoring Chicken
Those
Zyxon.
repetitions were not on the same squares.
True. But it counts board positions, right?
Yeah, that's why it was kind of funny.
Chicken getting aggressive.
Firefly playing the Firefly.
That rook's gonna win a queen. Knight
Yep.
mates for chicken. So does a rook.
It'll be hard to get immediately.
Oh, nice.
Oh, queen
continuation.
h4. Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Yeah.
so this is the last game.
It's
What?
to 30.
It's to 30. We're
30.
about halfway through.
Oh,
I mean,
30. That's a long
there's a
game.
draw then, Chewy.
There was a draw.
So they
Unfortunate.
reset their counter. But
That
I think
is-
they still could do it, honestly.
Yeah, they could. How many was it before then? It was quite a few.
It was like 6 or so.
G4, very calm and collected.
Oof.
Zyxon winning some dudes.
Yes,
Is Chicken gonna
some
sack?
women as well. I think, yeah, H6 from Zyxon. And then maybe drop the pawn for those promotion possibilities.
Threatening
Chicken is
knight
getting
at F8.
squeezed a little bit.
He is. I was a little surprised Chicken didn't sack. I expect like knight E5, threaten knight F3 maybe. Oh, maybe they're down too much time. They're down 10 seconds. Yeah, this is gonna get rough. Chicken bleeding some material. Chicken and Zyxon are both attacking with their kings.
No, that one's mated.
Is he?
No, he's not. Nope. No, he's not.
I mean, he could be.
It's very close.
I think he is mated by force.
Yeah, I
but
think
I'm
he is
not.
actually.
I can't be asked to find it. Oh, it's pretty easy. Bishop F4 and Rook H4, Rook F2. This works.
This works too, yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No, King F3, King E2, right?
He has to
Could-
do some fuck shit with like Rook F4.
No.
Knight C3, Bishop
King
E3.
F3. Oh, knight D4, you can take the bishop. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
there's
but he, like,
still
Take the bishop.
knight
It's not
95.
gonna- Oh,
It's like Rook F4.
Oh,
Knight
yeah. How
G3,
about
Bishop
95,
E3,
knight
and then-
G3?
Yeah, he has mate now with that other knight, but he might not find it.
they're down too much.
Oh, that's just mate on the other board.
Wait, what?
He
Chicken
didn't.
Chicken won that?
Yeah, he didn't have a blocker.
Wow.
Chicken is smushing again. Not sure how exactly he pulled this one off. There might have been a mouse slip involved.
Sure.
Man, what happened over there? E5, D4.
I don't know how that knight's on D7 or where his bishop went.
Can we get one of our color commentaries to rewind the game, figure it out for us?
Whoa, Chicken played E6 in the opening. Wow. And then Bishop takes
E6.
E6.
I see.
Wow. Okay, he sacked a pawn for that. That's a weird pawn sack, but it seems pretty good. You have material.
Second a pawn for checkmate? I would do that.
No, I was talking about in the opening.
Really, Chuck? I think sometimes you just take pieces instead of mating.
I just because I say I would do that doesn't mean I would always do that. Sometimes I do. Eyes on cooking. Knight takes H6 and then knight. Oh, never mind. The H4 knight covers. Needs to get rid of that first. Seems reasonable.
Chicken is now mating with the knight. There it is.
So knight at D2, pawn takes pawn.
All right, they're 3-0 so far.
Chicken is cooking. What's a knight, I
And-
guess?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah.
Six on his mate, no? There was queen of six.
Oh, whoa, there's mate in one. Oh, no, it's check. My bad. Queen of c8 is the mate threat, though. Okay.
all
Who
right.
gets the mate?
4 in a row.
I score 18.5 to 4.5, favoring chicken size on. Sacks on both boards. Oh, that was a bad free move by BughouseLad.
Five.
Wait, why is that a resignation? Just because of the queen?
Oh, well, a knight would mate. Knight or rook, looks like.
So we got 6 in a row here.
Yeah. Yeah. It was 14.5 to 4.5, so 5 in a row. When they last drew, I believe. Maybe it was 13.
I
We can go
think
back and
it's
look.
6 in a row. Looking at the archive,
Okay. All right. 6 in a row.
about to be 7. Hopefully, not jinxing anything.
That does sound like a jinx.
Queen mates for chicken. Rook plus knight mates for chicken.
Solgar asking how much people prepare for the match. The answer in the case of these guys is probably not very much at all. Maybe they play some practice Bughouse,
rook.
that's it. On the other hand, Genna developed files for all of his opponents.
And he is out of the
And
tournament.
yes, because my partner didn't read his files. I made some for him and he ignored them.
Oh man. All the files are for sale, by the way.
Yes, since I have no use for them, I have files for everybody. I made some in advance, so I have crash tag files, I have
Nice mate for Zyxon.
I
We're
have
at
crash chicken also if somebody wants.
21.5 to 4.5, favoring chicken Zyxon.
Chicken
Because
crust.
knight is super tilted.
Yes. What is this castle's queenside nonsense?
But a free
Oh
rook.
my.
I feel like BughouseLad is trying to pre-move every move to win on speed, which is not necessarily the best
that-
strategy.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, but pawn mates him.
Yep.
Yikes. This is not looking good
We're getting in there.
for my flowers.
Is it one more or 2 more? Oh, King E2.
It's 2 more.
Wait, who played King E2?
BughouseLad. He went King E2 and then he went back.
Oh my god.
No.
He's getting tilted.
Kind of looks like I saw a game at some point. It was I think it was Larso versus Chewy had a similar line here.
Uh-oh. Wow, they resigned it.
All right.
Larso versus Chewy 2025
Yep. Colorized.
House Discord Championship 23rd round.
C5.
Yep. Game number 57.
BughouseLad just
57.
hung a queen.
Uh-huh. So this is how it ends.
Wait, what
Okay,
happened?
he's not even trying anymore.
Why does he have an extra queen?
Yeah. This looks
Pawn check and promote.
feel like some dubious things happened here. We need an investigation.
Yeah.
There may have been some side payoffs to the BughouseLad team.
Did any of them participate in your wager, Michael? Now, who plays bets on this match?
I bet that there would be an adoption, but it's come about in some strange.
Yeah, we might need an
circumstances.
investigation for this one, but
Knight
I
mates
still
for
have an
chicken.
investigation pending for the Larso Genna matchup.
Oh, he should have played queen takes knight. The knight was better than.
Yeah.
Why is there an investigation for the Lars Ogata match? What did they
Well,
do?
we found out through certain sources that Larso bet against himself for the match was a direct violation of House Discord policy.
Yeah, there should be
Therefore,
sanctions imposed for that one.
Exactly. We believe that Lars was engaged in flower peddling.
I see.
That's a good one.
So there's been a full investigation and lawsuits are going to be filed. I am suing for damages. I lost 60 flowers plus pain and suffering, about 1,000 flowers. So I'm suing for about 1,060 flowers.
Seems reasonable.
Do we have a court in the house?
We don't have a court date set yet, but we will soon.
But do we have a jury?
Well, we don't have a jury. We haven't even read the offenders their rights, but we will.
Okay, chicken's mate. Are we up to 10 or what's the number at?
Oh no, I've already paid Chewy.
Oh, you have?
I've already paid Chewy.
Because it started at 14. 14.5.
We're at 26.5 to 4.5. I favor in Chicken Zyxon. And it is first to 30. Potentially just 4 more games here. Chicken is anticipating these primos.
Chicken is playing really well too.
Yeah.
Is this more or less points than you expected BughouseLad team to have?
Well, I thought you guys said like 10 to 15 somewhere in there. Or Genna
Wait,
did?
I said 20 to 6, and then I changed it to 30 to 6.
What did
Because I
Genna?
forgot that it was
Somebody said 10 to 15. I don't remember who. We might need another investigation.
I mean, we're playing to 30, so 10 to 15 is not exactly a valid score.
I think he means the losing side will have
Yeah,
between
the losing
15
side.
points.
Well, yes.
Oh, we got
Thank you
the
for the clarification.
No king.
Was
No
it
king
on here?
Oh,
No
finally
king at base.
ZBB gets
Giving
the
the
better end of
dice.
these trades.
Yes. Oh. I think they are just trying to get this over with.
Wait,
Oh,
why
wow.
is the queen gone? I'm on Zyxon's boards. I don't look on the other side. The queen's is gone every time I look. Oh,
I mean, there's 100 to 1 comeback odds here for anyone?
no.
Which side of the bet do
No?
you want there?
No,
I
I'm just asking. If there's any odds
I feel like
calculated
this
yet?
king is going to be going up.
Because
all
I'm
goes.
willing to bet on BWC's EBB if it's 100 to 1.
100 to 1. So you give me 1 flower if they don't come back. I give you 100 if they do.
Yes.
What?
All right,
That's a terrible. That's a terrible deal.
Let's do it. I take it, Chuck.
Using
It's
my
sealed.
nominal distribution.
Well, how
like,
many flowers do you want to bet? Just one, or do you want to go
5.
like 20 or 50 or,
Let's
or
go.
what?
Let's go 5.
Go 5? Okay.
Yeah.
So 5
So
to 500.
5. I get 5 if they win. If Chicken wins,
Yeah.
you get 500 if Zbbesque wins.
5 free
Sounds good.
flowers.
It's booked.
Booked. All
I
right.
think the
There we
bet should have
go.
been 5 versus 50,000.
This is match point here. 29.5 to 4.5.
Higher.
We're hoping to
Statistically,
for the comeback of the millennium here.
it should be at least.
I'm almost rooting that it does, to be honest with you.
And Chicken picked up a queen. BWC trying to build a wall, but the wall has already been penetrated. The wall doesn't do much good. It's Chicken. Oh, Chicken just taking everything. This mate. Okay, that is GG's.
All right.
So, final score is 30.5 to 4.5. So, congratulations to the players. Chicken Zyxon will be moving on to the finals. But
zbbesque does have a losers match, right?
you're right. zbbesque and BughouseLad, they are not out because there's going to be a match to determine third versus fourth place.
Contenders, sorry. That's what I meant. Contenders.
Yeah. Olgar said thought Firefly would be more rusty. Firefly, he jumps in the mix pretty often. I would say at least once a week. Okay. So I think we're gonna wrap things up here. I'm gonna raid out. Thanks everyone for joining me for commentary. I'm gonna jump out of here to go into commentary for a different world championship. Let me tell you all about upcoming matches. Well, first let me start the raid. But we have some upcoming matches here. We're going to raid 4-player chess, by the way. Who's streaming 4-player chess world championship right now. I'll be jumping into commentary there as soon as the raid goes over. BWC, we have 2 other matches scheduled. Tomorrow morning, we have Challenger semifinals. GM RJ and Yeah Boy versus I Am Frosty and Is Lutego Garoda. And then on Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday. They say midnight, so it's kind of hard to figure out like Wednesday versus Thursday, I think. But it should be 12-teen and Little Plotkin versus the Duck and Penguin, which I think is Wednesday night. So hope to see you guys there. All right, bye everyone.